somebody says in here, I'm living in mold, 4 to 5 colonies on the plate testing, right? So what they're saying, let me see. Oh, you guys will love this. I got EC3 plate here. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to take a peek at the tree, make sure I'm gonna, yeah. This is somebody's EC3 microbalance plate, right? Overgrowth. There's like, I don't know, probably 15 spores on here if you actually count them up, right? So this is what they're talking about. You can use these to test the air, tap test close. This off-label use, test the nose, right? And so you can use that to determine what's the mold exposure like. It's not a fail-safe, right? It's not for sure, but it tells you what's going on. It gives you an idea. So this person says, I'm living in mold, 4 to 5 colonies on a plate testing. For me and my patient load, that's too much. I tell them 0 to 2. Okay. And Dr. Dennis, I think, recommends up to less than 3. And we go a little farther, 0 to 2. And so, but using EC3 products to clean, and I can tell the air quality is better, right? We were talking about that. You can use EC3 products to clean your surfaces, clean the air with a fogger, clean your clothes, right? Helps. Thoughts on supplements to take. Again, start with detox and drainage. Get the bowels moving, support the liver, gallbladder, lymph, kidneys, bowels, and start using some binders if tolerated. Just stay hydrated on the binders, okay? And then third, we're going to jump into this, the fungal growth. We talked about the sinuses, right? And again, we're helping the body. This is just supporting the body in this and in doing this. And the next place we look at, so we just talked about the sinuses, and even that can help the throat. That can help clear out the lungs a bit too when you get into that sinus and get those big whiffs. And when I tell patients, like, get a big, deep breath, snort in there, close your mouth. So you get it in the sinuses, you get it in the nasum, you get it down the back of the throat, you get into the lungs, right? And so that can all help. And then even if you have, so like for instance, hopefully nobody's got a sound thing, right? So we can take citru drops, put it in our water, right? I'm not super sensitive, so I can put a few in there. But for some of you sensitive folks, you might need to make sure you measure how many you put in there. Okay, mix that up. And you can even, if you got like candida overgrowth in the throat or the tonsils are inflamed, right? You can gargle and swallow it down, help the body clear that out. Now, for the digestive side of overgrowth, stomach, small intestine, colon, we got candida, maybe aspergillus, whatever growing in there. To help the body get it cleared out, we want to go back, support histamine, because that's going to be probably a big driver at that point of driving it. So we can use things like histamine relief, low histamine diet, low antifungal diet at this point. We want to put people on that. So watch out for the carb, sugar, right? We have some of our, for the new year, some of our staff are doing the antifungal, anti-candida diet. We can do Digest Assist to support digestion, break this stuff down. The other thing Digest Assist does for fungal overgrowth is break down biofilms, as well as NAC breaks down biofilms. Those are like protective kind of houses that candida, bacteria, mold make to protect themselves. We can break those down to clear them out, help the body clear that out. We can use citru drops. Those are antifungal. They support the body in clearing fungus, yeast, those sort of things, right? We can use microflora balance and other probiotics to crowd out the yeast, right? We don't want a spot to do it. And they have their own defense mechanisms. They'll fight back. It'll be like a little boxing battle in your gut. Clear it out. And then you can use, I wish I had a bottle of this in. I just reordered some because I just sold my last bottle of this today, is Chitosan Bioflave. This is a new one from Microbalance. We love it. So microchitosan helps to break down candida, helps to break down fungal overgrowth, helps to break down biofilms. We use it. So that client today, I was talking about the fungal ball. We put the nasal flush. We put a low dose of the microchitosan bioflave, and of course, consult your medical provider first to flush it out because it helps to break down that fungal ball and clear it out. And with the bioflavonoids added, I talked about this earlier. This is rutin and luteolin. They're very antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, so they help calm that down. You do have to watch out if you're allergic to shellfish. Microchitosan is derived from shellfish, so you have to watch out for that, okay? And you can take it orally as a capsule, calm down histamine, help the body break down and clear out candida, fungus, that sort of thing. This stuff is game changer, also binds up mycotoxins, right? And you can consider other natural antifungals like a blend like Candida Rid on the Microbalance page. That's a good blend of like antifungals, antimicrobials, oregano, caprylic acid from coconut oil. You can eat coconut oil. You can cook in it olive leaf, thyme, copper, as a mineral, iodine as a mineral, both antifungals, right? And the big one with some of these rosemary, um, thyme extract, like I said, majoram, those are all great ones too. Start cooking with more of these. If you're dealing with mold illness, you're dealing with fungal overgrowth, you can cook with more oregano oil, more MCT oil, more thyme, more olive leaf, more olive oil, majoram, rosemary. You can put more of this in your food. It will help you, right? It will help clear some of this out in your gut.